3, 2, 1.
The Veterans of Foreign Wars, or VFW, is proud to announce the launch of its inaugural gaming league, Combat Tested Gaming. CTG is an extension of the VFW's focus on mental health and connection. This landmark initiative provides a new platform for service members and veterans to hone their gaming skills while building camaraderie with other members of the veteran community. An estimated 3 billion people globally will play video games this year, and the VFW recognizes the importance of providing diverse opportunities for veterans to foster connections and combat isolation in an inclusive and support environment. CTG aims to fulfill this mission by bringing veterans together through esports. As a nationally recognized program, this is a diverse community of gamers with one thing in common: the bond created by serving in the United States Armed Forces. At 2,836 members and growing, the purpose of this community is to foster camaraderie and connect veterans from around the world. Like many of our fellow veterans, mental health is a large struggle in our everyday lives. Compared to veterans prior to video games, many veterans used to play card games, such as spades and poker, which brought back past times and allowed veterans to talk and keep each other company. Even though the first introduction of video games were created in the 1950s with Tennis for Two and Tic-Tac-Toe, they became popular in the 1970s with the release of the Magnavox Odyssey and the Atari consoles. In the 1980s, some naval aircraft carriers even had arcade machines on the ships for recreational time. In the 90s, many military branches used video game simulations for training purposes and even began utilizing video games as a recruitment tool. The following occurred on May 20th, 2025. A news report from WFR Rockford, Illinois, and a study conducted by the Entertainment Software Association, or ESA.
A new survey indicates video games make a positive impact on the mental health of veterans and active duty military members. WIFR news reporter Sydney Stoffregan learns how these games build camaraderie and help soldiers unwind in times of mental distress.
A national survey from the Entertainment Software Association reveals the average veteran video gamer is 37 years old, served at least 6 years, is college educated, employed full-time, and married with children at home.
Veterans really benefited from video game play.
That's the finding of a recent survey from the Entertainment Software Association.
They also do it for relaxation, for stress relief, and to spend time with family members and friends, both military and non-military.
In fact, 81% of surveyed veterans use gaming to cope, according to the ESA's president and CEO, Stanley Pierre-Louis.
They really prove who the gamer is, which is everyone.
Kyle Johnson is a Navy veteran who plays video games at least 2 hours a day. While on active duty, he said it reminded him of home.
When we didn't have access to online, we would want something that we could play all together, like co-op and stuff like that. So it was pretty nice. Just doing something that you can all do together.
And it isn't just solo gaming. 79% of survey respondents report challenging others weekly, including friends, family, and other service members. Marine Staff Sergeant Bradley Andall says gaming is about the connection.
I was stationed in California for the past 6 years, so that was like our way to interact with each other than just like talking on the phone or on social media.
Andall says his dad, a Marine Corps combat veteran, would even watch him play first-person shooter games and critique the accuracy.
He's like, no, that's not accurate. I've never seen him, have a negative reaction to the video games we were playing now.
The survey also revealed veterans tend to favor consoles over PCs and smartphones, and they engage with a wide variety of game genres from shooter to sports and action-adventure.
Thank you, Sydney. And the online survey gathered data from 22 to 50-year-olds, PC console video gamers in the U.S. between veteran and non-veteran gamers. A total of 1,604 people were surveyed in all.
Like many organizations, Combat Tested Gaming does not require you to have served in combat or in a combat zone. This organization is strictly meant for veterans, active duty personnel, and reservists. And unlike many American veteran organizations, Combat Tested Gaming has veterans within its community from literally around the world. As long as the veteran can provide proof that they served in an armed force, they are more than welcome to join. Because the truth of the matter is we are all human. We all have our own issues, regardless when and where you come from. So, what are the benefits? With the VFW and other organizations moving to more of a technologically advanced status, CTG is on call 24/7 in a vast variety of states and locations. We have individuals who keep a large variety of hours in their own personal lives and are always willing to talk, listen, and help. Unlike many organizations, CTG has the ability to reach veterans anywhere, from major cities to even the most remote places, just by picking up your phone. We have every veteran resource available at our fingertips, with real people talking instead of automated systems. Let alone, can video gaming or gaming assist in calming veterans down with stress-induced ideology and environmental surroundings? It also allows veterans to open up about what is bothering them or what battles they are currently facing. With that being said, CTG is not just console or PC-based, we play mobile games too. With many of the younger Afghanistan and Iraq-era veterans being introverts, we do not just rely on voice chat either, but sometimes even a simple text message can make a difference. Well, do you have to play video games in order to join? No. One of the main benefits with CTG is the accessibility to be able to get assistance and help whenever you need it. Like stated before, we are always here to help. How much will it cost me in order to join? Nothing. How much will it cost our organization? Nothing. The only time any finances could be applied is when individuals would like to pay out of pocket for national events, such as conventions or meetups. The only other financial idea is gaming and resource labs handled by the state and national organizations, along with sponsorships and donations. Well, who are you? You're in luck. The following are just a few of our staff and stream team members that have personalized a short clip of what CTG means to them and how gaming has helped them.
What does CTG mean to me? What does combat tested gaming mean to me? To some, a veterans gaming group might sound like just a hobby, a way to blow off steam. But to me, it's something much deeper. It's a community, a mission, and a form of peer support that often is more effective than traditional outreach. And studies have proven that. As a leader and mentor in this group, I've seen firsthand how gaming can break down barriers that often keep veterans isolated. It's not about the games themselves, it's about the trust and camaraderie that forms when people who've been through similar experiences connect in a familiar, low-pressure environment. For many, it's the only place they consistently feel safe opening up. What this organization means to me is purpose. I'm not just playing games, I'm helping someone feel like they belong again. I've had veterans tell me that this group has kept them grounded when nothing else worked, and that matters. We're building something real here, and just because it looks different from what support used to look like, doesn't mean it isn't working.
Hello everyone, Old Grandpa Gaming here. I'd like to take a moment and tell you what CTG has done for me. When I found CTG, I was a fledgling streamer. Members of the CTG family quickly helped me create my stream brand and get my stream noticed. Now that I am a Twitch affiliate, I'm helping others get their stream going. I am also streaming on the CTG channel on Saturday evenings. CTG also assisted me with claim advice and told me what I needed to do to help my local VSO get my rating raised. Since I have been with CTG, I have gone from 60% to 90% on my disability, and I have another claim that should put me over the hump to 100%. I am also promoting CTG to my local VFW post, the state level, and to the National Guard. CTG is a community and a family, and I look forward to what we can accomplish in the future.
I have been a gamer for many years. I have gotten on Discord, TeamSpeak, and game chat if I had to, but was not vocal at all. I would only speak up if I had to, and I definitely didn't socialize on the servers or with the people I played with. It wasn't necessarily an antisocial thing, but my anxiety and mental health always wins, and I am just the quiet mouse in the corner. I never felt like I fit in. What I have found with combat-tested gaming is like family. It's a place I belong. The whole community is great. It doesn't matter your age, branch of service, what games you play. The camaraderie is just there. It doesn't bother me at all to chime in, and there is always someone willing to lend a non-judgmental and understanding ear. Besides my family, my passion is helping veterans. It is my way of still serving, but it can be hard on my mental health. I go days where I don't even want to leave the house. Sometimes my physical health is so bad, I can't even leave. But this outlet has given me the best of both worlds. Combat-tested gaming has given me the opportunity to do so much good, right from the safety of my diva den. I don't have to be out and about all the time to socialize and help, and that is a lifesaver on my mental health. I can just sit right back in my easy chair and socialize right here.
What's going on, guys? It's Yemeni Slickett. You know, the combat-tested gaming community has really been a place that I've found to call home in the gaming world. You know, the veterans that I've met in here are great. We bash each other. We lift each other up. You know, it's the typical veteran camaraderie. And it's just been a place to be able to, you know, kind of escape from reality and kind of come back and, like I said, with the camaraderie, just being able to get that again. You don't have that in the civilian world. So being able to kind of come back with a bunch of veterans and joke and talk and play video games, you know, and just relive moments from our history is just a blast. And the people that I've met here are amazing. I'll shout out Sib Smitty and Ham. Those guys are awesome. They've boosted my confidence in gaming and made me realize I'm much better than I thought I was. And you know, doing that, it's also boosted my confidence in life, realizing I'm better at things and not beating myself up as much. So overall, you know, combat-tested gaming not only has given me a place to kind of go to with other veterans if I'm having a bad day or even if it's just a good day and just escaping from whatever happened for that little moment in time. CTG has really given us that avenue, and it's a great place to be, and I love it here, and I'm not leaving. I'll be a part of this family forever.
I'm Joshua Poole, also known as Dr. Smiles 1988 or Smiles for short. I have been a part of CTG for a while now. CTG to me is a home away from home. Though it is online and virtual, it gives you a chance to escape your own head, dull out all of the distractions in life, and have a laugh with some great people from the comfort of your own home. CTG is a very intoxicating community. Though some people have moments of sadness, it is a place any veteran can go to and talk. And I guarantee that someone in this community has been through the exact same thing or something very similar. I personally have been known as a workaholic and tend to get burned out on things very quickly when I interact on a physical level, especially when I have little to no assistance in doing so from other individuals. But here, everyone is willing and fully capable of helping, guiding, and assisting everyone. I have seen people within this community grow and flourish just from talking and communicating on a virtual aspect. I have seen people offer people more assistance than I ever have in many physical settings. To me, this community has become a true home for my brothers and sisters in arms. Though we may be at a distance from one another, I haven't felt this close to other veterans since my time in Afghanistan.
Hello, my name is Christopher Blevins from VFW Post 837 in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a streamer and member of the Combat Tested Gaming community, and my process to get here was a little bit unique. I went through some rough times, and Lynn Rolfe, who helped to create Combat Tested Gaming, was able to help me out of that situation, and that friendship that we developed out of that led to him later asking me to help out with combat tested gaming, which is kind of how I ended up as a streamer and contributor to the gaming community. So combat tested gaming to me is very important. Not only does it help me with a network of other vets that have been through similar issues, but it also allows for an escape in a way to get away from some of the things that bog me down in life. And not just me, it's everybody. And the community as a whole is great. Haven't come across anybody who's been not a team player, best way to put it. Everybody seems to be helpful and wanting to grow and better the group. And I just look forward to seeing how far we go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jcraft. I'm with Combat Tested Gaming's World of Warcraft esports team. So what does CTG mean to me? Well, I've been thoroughly blessed with Combat Tested Gaming. It's given me a completely different avenue and opportunities to meet people that have the like-minded aspect that I do with the game when it comes to a competitive outreach, but also not overtaking my life fully. Essentially pushing myself outside the boundaries of what I feel is normal for the game and making myself a better player because of it. Not only that, though, with Combat Tested Gaming, I've met a lot of members that don't even play the same game as me, but we share a lot more similarities when it comes to life and experiences. And I feel like I am one of the few odd members in the community because I'm active duty, and this community is really, really good for veterans and the resources that they offer. And it's been great having to meet all the people, all walks of life that I've met, with all the different stories and advice and recommendations. And it's honestly made the future look not so much daunting and scary, but more so approachable and prepared. And all the friends that I've made along this path, I'm so grateful for too. And I just can't wait to see what the future brings with CTG. And I've been loving every second of this. I mean, who wouldn't when you have sick jerseys like these, you know? So take care.
CTG isn't just video games. It is a community that brings veterans, active duty, and reservists together from all aspects of life and all around the world. It's a way of keeping that brother and sisterhood alive and constant. This community is always there and can offer assistance and support immediately. You do not have to wait for a meeting or an appointment. We are always here and always willing to help. When that one individual has a bad day or is going through a rough time, we are there to completely change that individual's headspace and could possibly save a life. We could have made a difference in that person's life and letting them know that they are not alone. We have helped many veterans with VA claims and assistance. We have resources readily available, and that information is always constantly changing. We're not just gamers or nerds or geeks, but we are veterans. We are Combat Tested Gaming, and we thank you for your support.